guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Nikki and thanks so much for watching. So for today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Shayla X ColourPop collection. You guys know that this collection must have launched by now, I mean like 2 weeks ago, because literally as I'm recording today on the 11th, it did restock. But once this collection dropped, I was just like, yeah, there was no way that I was going to let this collection launch and not get my hands on it. When they said that the bundle deal was $59, I was just like gasping for air. Like I felt like I had acid reflux because it was just like, at the price of $59, you literally get an entire makeup collection minus foundation and concealer. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no way that I was going to let all of this goodness go by. Like literally when they said $59, I was clutching my pearls. I was making sure my wig was sewn on really tight and making sure the edges were gelled down. As you can see, I came prepared. Like hopefully you guys are prepared. I'm gonna just break it down really quickly. For a bundle deal, on the website, they have like 64 struck through then 59 because I think they automatically apply like the $6 discount or $5 discount that you get when you sign up for ColourPop. But literally in the loose bundle, and by loose, I mean it doesn't come with the PR package. So literally if you get the PR package, you'll be paying like $10 more, which to me wasn't really necessary because like what are we going to do with it besides be like, oh my God, I got a PR package. Like it's not makeup. But with that being said, you get a eyeshadow palette like this that comes in a really pretty black, purple, and gold, like splash of paint type of vibe going. The gold is more of like a rose gold. As you see, this entire collection has the rose gold vibe with it. When you open it up, you have a 16 palette eyeshadow container, and it also comes with a mirror, which to me at $23 by itself sold. Huge mirror. Lots of shades. As you can see, they're warm shades, they're cool shades. It has 4 matte shades and 12 shimmer shades, which like I say, I don't know, like I feel like it could have been half and half, but honestly I'm not mad at it. The matte shades are very transitionable. They're deep in color and just rich and super easy to blend. But you'll see, let me stop like giving y'all a reaction. I don't need to give y'all any type of reaction. I need to be like monotone right now because I don't want you guys to get any inkling of how I feel about this collection. So you get the eyeshadow palette. It also comes with 2 highlighters. One is in the color Pose, which is a really pretty rose gold highlight. As you can see, it also has that same type of packaging with the splash paint on the front, and it's a nice size as well. Both of these containers are, how big are you? 3.1 grams. So that's pretty decent amount. And the other highlighter is also loose powder, and it comes in the color Boomin'. As you can see, this one is more of like the white gold. The one on my right is more of like the rose gold, which is Pose. And then the one on my left is more of like the white gold. So hopefully you guys can see the difference there. So it also comes with 3 lipsticks, which I'm super excited about. I feel like everybody been dropping the matte liquid lipsticks, velvet liquid lipsticks, and I just want something that's like nice, refreshing, easy to apply. We don't have to put a lot of thought process behind it. We can be out in the club, put on some lipstick or some gloss and keep it moving. We don't have to run to the bathroom and make sure that our lips aren't cracking, bleeding, drying, peeling, scaling. The first color I'm going to show you guys is Come On Sis. It has a color called Ooh. I just want that neck, not that mouth. And the last color is Quickie, which is more of like a true nude focus. As you guys can see, they have like little stars embedded in them. And the last thing that comes inside of the kit is going to be a lip gloss, which is, it's cool. Okay, so if you were to buy all of this in one bundle deal, you will pay $59, maybe plus shipping. Not really sure if it's, oh, it's free shipping over $50. So $59 for the whole package. You can pick up this. I'm on the website right now. You can pick up the eyeshadow palette by itself for $23. Each lipstick is $7 a piece, or you can get all 3 for $21, which you're not saving any money there. 7 times 3 is 21. I hate when they do that. Like, give me a bundle deal. Like, that's why it's a bundle. I don't want to pay the same that I pay individually. Like, that makes no sense to me. Ugh. If I ever come out with my own collection, like, just mark my words today. Like, write this date down. Write this video link down. Nikki comes out with her own anything skincare makeup line. It's going to be a bundle deal, and it's going to be separate prices. The bundle is going to have a deal. Like when you buy extensions, you pay more for individual bundles. Then you get a bundle pack. You get like a little discount. Like, ugh, that just stresses me out. Also, the highlighters are $7 a piece, and the lip gloss is $6. So if we add all this up, right, 21 plus 6 is 27. Plus 14 is 41, plus 23 is 64. So it's 64, but you get $5 off with the little coupon. So I feel like that's a win-win. That's how I interpreted it. So hopefully you interpret it like that. I say $5 is the way I look at it. Yeah, so if you guys want to see my interpretation and my perception on the MakeupShayla X ColourPop Perception Palette, like literally I just made that up and it just like, it was the same word. Did you see what I did there? So before I jump into the video and break down this collection, you guys already know the drill. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash subscribe, hit like, and let's jump into the video, alright?
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain.
I went ahead and did my face. I did my concealer, foundation, and contour, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the packaging for the eyeshadow palette. This time, to kind of reduce on the amount of talking that I do, I'm just going to talk about the product as I use it instead of doing like a full blurb in the beginning, because I feel like sometimes I can be very long-winded and the videos end up being like 30 minutes when I intend for them to be like 15 or 20. So when you open up the package, you do get an eyeshadow kit like this. It comes with that pretty black, purple, and kind of like the rose gold splashes of paint on it. It's called the Perception Palette. If you guys do not know, if you're under a rock, it's a Perception Palette, and on the back it comes with all of the color names. She has 16 shades, which is quite a bit for the amount of money. I don't know if I told you this in the beginning, but I got the entire loose bundle and I paid $57, and that was, maybe I paid $59. I think that was with like the $6 discount. So that is the bomb. Like I ended up getting the loose bundle because I just wasn't going to pay like $10 extra for a PR package. Like it's not that deep when I'm not going to use it for anything else besides put it in the trash. You know what I mean? So I feel like this was a great deal. So I went ahead and got the entire package just so I could review it for you guys and hopefully help you guys make your decision on what may work best for you based on my opinion. Or if you're my skin tone, you have techniques like me, then maybe you will use those and make a good decision as well. So when you open up, it does come with this mirror right here, and it comes with 16 shades like I said before. As you can see, it's a mixture of warm shades and cool shades, so I'm not mad at that. It looks like she has 4 matte shades and the rest are shimmers, which I would probably prefer for it to be half and half, just so I can make sure that I have a nice range of transition colors, or matte shades if I want to just create an entire matte look. But it's okay. I don't really know, like I don't know what color I want to go with. I feel like all my looks lately have been kind of like on the pinkish, rosish, reddish end of the spectrum. So I'm probably going to dabble into some more like reds. So I'm probably going to play inside of this Revenge shade, which is kind of like a burnt, like, I don't know, it's like a burnt burgundy looking color with like a hint of brown underneath. Thick looks really nice. Strut and Slay, of course. Like I'm just drawn to this side. So I'm going to go ahead and start my eye look. I'm going to set the eyes with the Becca Ultimate Under Eye Coverage Concealer. I use this every time I do videos and I literally have not memorized the name yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my eyes. It's literally so weird doing my eyes after I do my foundation. I hate doing it this way, but I just feel like I want to do a different type of video because I always like start out with my eyes and then do the face. So I guess we'll determine my aptitude for doing my eyes after my face. So I'm just going to cover my entire eye because we're going to be applying eyeshadow everywhere. And if you set half of your eye, then you'll have like some parts blend out really nicely and the other parts might be kind of blotchy. So you want to make sure that you bring this all the way up to your eyebrow and just make sure that you have concealer or eyeshadow primer all over. I'm going to be taking the Smashbox, or not Smashbox, this is not Smashbox. I'm going to be taking the Midnight Banana Powder. I'm just going to like put a little bit on the brush, and then I'm going to, why do I have black stuff all over my hand? I'm just going to be setting my concealer on my eye with the Midnight Banana Powder. And this is just going to allow for all of your shades to blend out a lot easier. Hopefully you guys can't see like the top of my head because it looks a mess. You guys know the struggle when you have leave outs and you have a sew-in and it'd be like completely different texture than the real hair. And so it's like, oh my God, you gotta wait for it to dry, then go back and curl. So that's where we at right now. So as a transition color, I think I'm going to be going in with the color Culture, which is like this pretty tan shade. I don't know, it's kind of like a camel color. Actually, it's darker than tan. I'm going to go in with Culture, and then I'm going to apply that as my transition shade. Damn, that's a tongue twister. As you can see, when I go in, not too much kickback, not bad at all. And even if it did have a lot, I wouldn't really complain, but I know that some people like to know that about eyeshadow palettes. If it has a ton of fallout, I don't know, but it's all good. Ooh. So I'm just going to be picking that up on this Morphe M441 brush, which I need to get another one. And I'm just going to apply that as my transition shade. And like you guys have heard me say plenty of times, I like for my transition color to be about my skin tone, if not a little bit darker. This is just prepping the rest of the eyeshadow so that they can transition from color to color seamlessly, and the eyeshadow looks really just like complete and not, you want your eyeshadows kind of like extend from each other and not look like you applied 35 colors, but you want them to all kind of meet and blend on the edges, if that makes sense. So that's the point of the transition color. If that doesn't make sense, just Google it and then see what they say. This shade looks nice. I mean, it looks like something that I already have in my collection. It's not doing anything spectacular, but I do love the color of it. It's definitely showing up, and you guys can definitely see it on camera. You know, some eyeshadow kits that I use, it's like, did you even apply a color? But, you know, you don't have to really see a transition shade. It's just kind of like the first step in starting your, or the second step if you count the setting. Maybe it's the third step, because you have to do the concealer, set the concealer, then, so it's like literally the third step to prep the entire eye look. So, okay, so now that we have that applied, I'm going to go in with the color Thick, which is this pretty orange shade right here. And I'm going to also apply that in my crease as well. Just going to pick that up. I'm using a different brush, the Morphe M433. It's a little more tapered. You know, this doesn't really have any kickback at all. It's barely even coming up off the pan when I put my brush in there. So I'm just going to apply this in my crease as well. So I'm really happy that this color, or this eyeshadow palette, comes with like a really popping orange shade, because I'm looking for like an eyeshadow palette with a really popping orange, yellow, and fuchsia pink. The Anastasia Subculture palette has a yellow shade, but it's a little bit too dark and it's really hard to blend. So this is blending out really nicely. I don't see any harsh edges or any kind of like cakiness or any spots. It's blending out really nicely. I do have to kind of build this up quite a bit to get it to the color payoff that I'm looking for, but at least it's not moving the other shade around. It's just kind of building up and blending it really nicely. So I'm just going to speed through my left eye and apply the right eye so you guys can really see exactly the technique I'm using and how the colors really perform. So I think we're good for now with that color. So now I'm going to be picking up the color, let me see. This is the color Revenge. I feel like underneath my nails are always dirty. That's Revenge. And then that's played out on my ring finger, which is more of like a chocolatey brown. Ooh. I just want to swatch these two for you real quick because I'm not sure which one I want to use. Here we go. This is Revenge, kind of like that. I don't know if that's like a charcoal, like burnt red looking color. And then played out is the chocolate brown that's on top. So I think I'm just going to apply a little bit of Revenge in my crease as well, or in the outer corner. And I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to flip it around and apply the Revenge shade on the other side and just pat that on to the outer corner. Yeah, maybe I should pick up a new brush. I really like this brush, so let me see. Because I feel like you can't really see it. Yeah, you can't really see that. Let me I'm going to go in with Played Out. And I'm going to apply that on the inner, or on the outer, yeah. I'm going to apply this on the outer corner and just kind of build that up into the orange shade. So we have Played Out on the outer third, and we're just blending that up into the color Thick. Or we have a mixture of colors at this point because I think some of Revenge is still on there. Sorry guys, but I'm not starting over. So I'm just going to add Played Out to this side as well. And Played Out does have a little bit more kickback than the others, probably because it's just like a darker shade. You know, sometimes the darker shades, when you have to get them really pigmented, you can have a little bit more fallout. So it's okay though, it's still showing up really nice. So I'm just kind of like flicking my wrist when I get over here to kind of give it like that wing effect without an eyeliner, because you guys know I'm not doing any eyeliner on top of my makeup. Like, I have to do eyeliner first. Pick up my M441 brush up again and just blend everything out. I'm not adding any more color to this brush. I'm just blending these two shades in together. So I'm going to pick up Played Out again, and I'm just going to pick up this tiny Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just going to kind of smudge my lash line to give it a more smoked out look. So I'm literally winging it as I go. Like, I don't have a plan. There's not a method to the madness, but I am going to pick up a little bit more of Thick because I feel like I lost it. And I'm just going to blend it. It's a little bit blotchy. So I think we have the eyes in a decent place for right now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do a cut crease so that we can pop on some lid shades. I'm going to pick up the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. I like to apply the concealer like this and then look up, and then it kind of gives me an idea of where I need to cut it, which is right there. I feel like when you cut the crease, you lose like all of the hard work that you just worked so hard on. So I'll go back in and fix my foundation. So now I'm not going to set that because I want the next shade to be very, very vivid. I'm going to go in with Strut and Slay, which is this rose gold shimmer shade. I'm going to pick up the Morphe E32 brush, and I'm going to go in like this, just kind of like wipe it across. I'm not applying any Studio Fix Plus right now. Ooh. That's applying really nicely. I need to scoop my mirror up some more because I really need to see what the tea is. I love this color. It's like the perfect rose gold with like a hint of like brick red underneath. It's really pretty. And it goes really nicely with these colors. I'm happy. So I just want to make sure that when you're doing a cut crease, you cover up all of the concealer that you laid down. That's just going to make your eye look a lot bigger and more open, especially for hooded eyes. If you have hooded eyes, then a cut crease is literally your best friend. So I'm not going to like extend the cut crease out past my smoky brown wing because I want that drama to still be there on the corner. And once I apply my lashes, I'm going to bring it back in and just give it that super nice like cat eye effect. This rose gold shade might be my new favorite, y'all. It is like so pretty. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's rose gold, but when I put it on, it comes across like more of like that iridescent, I don't know, like it's a lot of reds that are being pulled through with this eyeshadow that I'm totally here for. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's a little bit harsh, like right above my crease where I cut it. So I just want to go back in with a little bit more of thick and just kind of swipe back and forth to blend that out. Not too harsh because you don't want to lose all of that extra eyelid that we created. You see how adding that little bit of orange shade at the top just literally like blended everything out, and it doesn't look too harsh anymore. If you don't see it, act like you did. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of Played Out, which is the chocolate brown shade, and just apply a little bit of that on the outer corner. We're about to go to the movies. I'm going to walk in that bitch and like own the place. So now I'm just applying a little bit more of Played Out across my lash line, just on the outer corner. Just kind of give it that eyeliner effect. So now we're snatched, sultry, and looking like a goddess. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some setting powder underneath just in case if I have any fallout. I'm going to be going in with the KKW Beauty setting powder. This is the number 3 Bake. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that right here just in case we have any fallout, and it will catch all of that, honey. So I'm going to be going in with the color Thick first, and I'm going to apply that all over my bottom lash line. I'm going to use this brush because I'm going to mix those colors together anyway, but I feel like this brush will give me a more like smoked out bottom lash line. I'm absolutely living for this eyeshadow look, even though it's taking me like 30 minutes. Now I'm also picking up the color Revenge, and I'm going to add that to my bottom lash line as well. See how it has like the transition of all those shades, like the brown, the orange, and the red? Like it all really just ties into each other. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the color Played Out, and I'm just going to apply that to my kind of like the outer corner of the lower lash line. I'm going to go, I cannot talk today, like, I'm going to go ahead and apply some black liner to my lower lash line because I just feel like it's missing something, so. Oh my god, my battery's going down. We spent way too much time on eyes. I'm going to pick up the color Unbothered, which is this pretty pearlized shade right here. I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone. And on the inner tear ducts, I'm going to be going in with Spill the Tea, which is more of like a champagne rose gold color. Strut and Slay is more of like that brick red. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this on my inner tear duct to pop it open. I can't do an eyeshadow tutorial without having something on my inner tear duct. So I went ahead and just applied some blush really quickly off camera. I used the Morphe 9N palette. You guys already know the tea. So next I'm going to be highlighting as I would per usual in my makeup routine. So I picked up the 2 loose pigmented highlighters. So I got the color Pose, which, let me rip this open because literally I probably have 30 minutes tops. Oh, this is really pretty. So it comes in a little package like this, and also has the splash paint on the front of it, which is really nice. I feel like the theme of this entire package is rose gold. So this one appears to be more of like on the rose gold end of the spectrum, which I am living for. As you can see, this entire look is rose gold. And I also have the color Booming, which is more of like a white gold. Not like a bronze gold, it's more of like a white gold. That's how I'm going to describe it for you guys. So I'm going to go in with both of them for the sake of the video. First, I'm going to be going into Pose, and I'm just going to dunk it into the top like so. I'm going to be picking up my Morphe M501, which is my favorite brush to highlight with, and I'm going to apply it on my cheek. It's really nice. It almost kind of applies more gold than rose gold, but you guys can definitely see that it's like popping. I'm gonna apply a little bit. Ooh, ooh, went a little ham. So as you guys can see, it does look kind of like gold. It doesn't really come up as rose gold on me. Maybe I'm tripping. I know that I cleaned all my brushes, but it kind of looks just like a regular gold, but it's really nice. It's not too like boom in your face, but as you guys can see, it's definitely visible. It looks a little yellow on camera, so I don't know. So now I'm going into the color Boomin', which is the white gold color, and I put the same amount inside of the pot right here, the top, and I'm going to just tap off the excess and then apply that to my high points on my cheeks. Okay, yeah, so this one is definitely like more gold. So yeah, this is Pose and this is Booming, which on my skin, unfortunately, they kind of look the same. Like, I don't know. Let me try another clean brush and go back into Pose, because I really want Pose to be like that rose gold color, you know? And it's just giving me gold. It's not giving me Pose. So definitely not like super booming. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like right now the Omrizi highlighter is the czar of highlighters. This one is, I don't know. It's in the race. It's in the race. So picked up all of the lippies. Like I said earlier, I got the entire package. So we're just going to go through everything. So I'm going to just swatch all of the lipsticks for you, but I'm going to try to figure out which one is going to be the best match for the color, for my look today. So this is the packaging, and it's really, really pretty. Of course, it's rose gold again, has ColourPop written on the front of it. This is really pretty, and it has like little stars all over it. This is some luxury packaging. Shout out to ColourPop and MakeupShayla. So this color is Come On Sis. It looks like a pretty mauve nude, which is right up my alley. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on the back of my hand. So this is Come On Sis. It's like a really pretty mauve nude. The next shade is, ooh, don't open those, buddy. I just want that, nothing more. Now this is more of a peachy nude, which isn't really my forte, but it's nice. It's not something I would typically wear, but honestly, I think I might put it on with this eyeshadow look because it is really bringing out the undertone of my lid color. The third lipstick is in the color Quickie. Oh my god, y'all, it has like hair. Can you guys see like the little fine hair that's on the top right there? Do you guys see that? Ew, I'm scared to put this one on. So this one is more of like a true nude, light pinky pastel, which, yeah, so ew. So I think for this video, I think I'm gonna try that peachy nude. Oh my god, I'm like totally scared. So now I'm going to be going in with the color, wait, not Quickie. Quickie is the one that needs to be disinfected because that is not cool. Lip liner just really helps a sister out. So I'm really happy that she came out with the lipsticks and not like matte lipsticks, because I feel like matte lipsticks, no shade, but it's kind of like getting played out, like I'm over it. I have to think about it too much when I want to apply a matte lip color. Too much lip prep steps go into applying matte lips. You gotta like exfoliate to make sure they're not too dry when you put on the matte lip. You gotta try to put some lip gloss or lip balm down. They have like primers for your lips. Like, it's just doing too much. I feel like it's not coating the inside of my lips. Let me take a step back. How about I apply some gloss and see what happens? Because I mean, I don't hate it right now. I do have on a ton of lip liner to have to make this work, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So the last lippy that I picked up is the lip gloss. I believe this is a lip gloss, and it's called Neat Freak. So I think this is gonna do the trick. Oh, this is really pretty. This is like, oh my god, an entire shimmery lip gloss. I haven't had one of these since like the Victoria's Secret days. So this doesn't smell like anything, which I'm okay with. So I'm just gonna apply this all over to see like if it, yeah. Now my brush is all dirty. I should have used one of my makeup artist brushes. Kind of. Yeah, it makes it more wearable. Like, it doesn't look really stark now. It looks more toned down. I still have that peachy color going on, and it definitely looks good with this eyeshadow look. I'm totally obsessed. What do you guys think? Did MakeupShayla x ColourPop hit the nail on the head, or did they miss it and hit their finger? Let me know. So yeah, I'm going to come back with my final thoughts and the final look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that I explained everything well enough. I hope that I either influenced you, or maybe you guys came to the conclusion that you really don't want this crap. But I think that all in all, I mean, it's a decent collection. But to know my final thoughts, you need to keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is the final result, and I'm really happy with the way this look came out. Like, I know I always say that, but I feel like I delved into new colors that I don't typically use, and I feel like I use a couple of new techniques that end up working out really, really well. I'm not disappointed with any of these products. I do feel like I'm quite surprised that I went with the color Ooh, because typically like a peachy nude, I just feel like it doesn't really work well with my skin complexion. But the fact that I used a heavy liner, it ended up working really well. And the fact that I use this gloss, which is probably my favorite thing, I love this shade. It's like a total shimmer gloss. It brings back like the Victoria's Secret days, like the MAC lip gloss days when it was really booming. I don't know, people really wear them a lot these days now, but it's not as sticky as that. But I do love this color. It's an everyday gloss, and I really feel like it brought this entire look together. Okay, so I'm so excited. The things that I'm kind of disappointed in will probably be, I don't know, I feel like the highlighters, like, they look really good, but honestly they kind of look the same. When I got out of the studio lights, I noticed that Pose did have like more of that rose gold undertone, while this side was kind of more of like that white gold, like I explained. But I'm not mad at it. But going back, if I could do everything over again, I would just get this color instead, and not both of them, because they do kind of look similar. And I feel like I have a ton of white gold highlighters. I wanted something different. But all in all, I feel like this bundle deal is like a great package deal. When they came out with the price, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna let all of this pass over 59 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Because like normally eyeshadow palettes cost like 40 something bucks, but the fact that you can get this one for $23, it comes with 16 shades, and they are ultra pigmented. Like, do not sleep on ColourPop. They are creeping up on the high-end brands, and I didn't have any fallout. They're super pigmented. I didn't use any Studio Fix Plus on my eyeshadow, which I was going to go back and add it, but at this point I forgot, and I just feel like I'm super duper happy with it. So all in all, I definitely will recommend the MakeupShayla x ColourPop collection. I know that as I'm filming this video today, it did restock, which is Friday the 11th. I'm not sure when you see this video if it'll be sold out. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but try to get your hands on it if you can. It's definitely a great purchase. And again, like I said, I will recommend it. Congrats to MakeupShayla. She's one of my inspirations here on YouTube and just in the makeup community as well. She's gorgeous. Makeup always looks flawless. Hair is beat. And her journey to being like super fit, I'm just like all here for it. Girl, keep doing your thing. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you did not subscribe in the beginning, smash it right now. And until my next video, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching.
Down for one night, like I got 3 strikes.
Call me, call me, call me, call me, call me.